Okay, so we just got done with the PlayStation 5 showcase event. I'll be going over everything that was shown here in Newswave tomorrow, but something has come up that's pretty important, and I wanted to go over it because it was an odd thing that was left out of the presentation, and now it's been dropped online, and people are scrambling a bit right now. It has come down to price, pre-order, and when we can, of course, do that. But let's go over here to the PlayStation Twitter account that put this info out and just randomly told us when we can pre-order this thing. And even that seems a little confusing, a little all over the place. So we'll talk about the price and release date and all of that as well. If you're new here, guys, make sure you subscribe down below and like the video on the way out if you do enjoy it. Okay, so let's go over here to the PlayStation Twitter account. They have the little slide from the show where it tells us pricing. Of course, the PlayStation 5 all digital is going to be $400. That's what we were expecting. I mean, I said $500, $400. It is a large difference for just a disc drive because generally a disc drive doesn't cost that much, but Sony wanted to get that PlayStation 5 all digital pretty low. They figure, oh, if we have this digital edition of the system, people will be buying from the PlayStation Network and all this. Yeah, okay, sure. So they'll make up more on the back end, essentially, and it's worth it to them. The PlayStation 5 at $500 matches up evenly with the Xbox Series X. Again, that's kind of what I was expecting since Microsoft came out and kind of set the price. I kind of would have liked to have seen Sony attempt to undercut them a little bit, just because it means we can get the PS5 a bit cheaper. But there we are, $500 for that one. Now, the launch is November 12th. That's going to be in US, Japan, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, and South Korea. And then November 19th for the rest of the world. And November 12th, strangely, is a Thursday. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. It's 2 days after the Series X and the Series S launch. So that's going to be pretty close. We're going to be that same week. If you're looking at both of them, it's going to be a bit of a mad scramble. If you're someone online, on YouTube, on websites, media, trying to cover all of this, it's going to be interesting. Like I said, it's going to be all over the place that week. Reviews will be everywhere. It'll be an interesting week in November. But we want to know, of course, when can we pre-order this thing? Because I mean, I'm almost 100% sure these things are going to sell out like crazy, and we've heard rumors, I'll say, but because we're always concerned about availability of these new products, that Sony's having some struggles in the background when it comes to production, whether that's true or not, we don't want to take any chances, right? If you want to get the PS5, you're looking for pre-order. PS5 pre-orders will be available starting as early as tomorrow at select retailer. Would that have been a smart thing to tell us in the show that we all just watched? Probably. That would be a great idea. All it would have taken, right? Here's the slide. Is just, okay, pricing, sure, and all different currencies, pricing, all different currencies, both editions. Right down here, just say pre-order start tomorrow. Like that's it. That's all it would have taken, right? Or if they had maybe planned ahead a little bit, they would have been like pre-order start on the 18th or 19th. They really wanted to get these pre-orders out there seemingly before Microsoft started their pre-orders, that it seems almost like it's just all over the place, kind of, right? It's not as organized as I would have liked it for that, because Jeff Keighley mentioned on Twitter just now that there's a chance that some retailers may just start taking pre-orders today, and why wouldn't they necessarily? I mean, if the SKU is out there and there was a placeholder before, and they're able to activate the placeholder, like at GameStop, for example, and the PS5 pricing is here, the release date's here, that's all they need to take a pre-order, because keep in mind, if they can't fill it, they can always cancel it later on. They would rather try to take as many as they can now and then deal with it later. So you may actually see like PlayStation 5s become, well, able to be pre-ordered today from like GameStop or Best Buy or any of these places that take them. So it might be worth calling them later today to see if you can do that. I mean, there's not much. For me, it's just after, it's what, like after 5, because we just finished the presentation. So it's only a couple more hours before a lot of stores close. But tomorrow morning, when they open, you're going to want to call to see if you're able to pre-order these things. Now, I'm going to be getting one of each, of course, because we will be doing teardowns on the system. They showed the back of it when they were kind of doing the quick fly around for the system during the kind of the trailer leading up to the price reveal. And the back was a bit interesting. I figured it was one big vent, and it kind of is. So we'll look in depth with that a little more, maybe in another video. I saw pre-orders. It's like available starting as early as tomorrow. And I'm like, wow, that's probably information that would have been a bit better to have next to the pricing rather than just put out on social media, you know, randomly, like 3 responses down. But let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know if you are pre-ordering this. Let me know what you think about the pricing and all this and even the release date down below. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.